Good morning, Dopey. Your favorite podcast. Now a YouTube show.
Good morning, Dopey, and welcome to another episode of Good Morning, Dopey. My name is Dave, and I'll be your host. I'm joined by Howie, who is the producer, and Ask Aaron Carr, who is our guest, and unsolicited and unlicensed advice columnist. Elite equestrian.
Unsolicited.
Okay, solicited advice columnist, but elitist and equestrian, Aaron Carr. Now, hold on. Before we do anything, Howie, I need you to come on the screen, please.
Yeah.
Yesterday, I said some things, and I couldn't sleep last night about these things, and I just want to say to Howard, Aaron, and the Dopey Nation, I'm sorry.
What did you say?
I said that Howard is my personal character defect, that I hate him, that he makes me crazy, that he ruins the show, that I fear him ruining the show, that he's ugly, not particularly smells good, and is, I don't know. I didn't say that.
You didn't say any of that.
Sounds terrible.
Howie,
Yeah.
I love you.
Love you too.
I apologize. Aaron, I'm sorry I put you in that uncomfortable situation yesterday. I'm sure you had a hard time sleeping last night, too.
I did.
And Dopey
I haven't
Nation.
even changed my clothes.
Me neither. Neither did Howie. Howie never changes his clothes. Howie, usually you wear the Dopey shirt. Why didn't you wear the Dopey shirt today?
I don't know. Maybe it was in the laundry.
Howie usually wears the Dopey shirt with the Dopey socks. Now nothing.
No
He's
socks.
done. Howie?
It's not
sorry.
sock weather.
No?
Not really.
Anyway.
I mean, it's 75.
I apologize to everybody. That wasn't nice. I accept and love you as you are, Howard.
That's
Howard
very
Howard
nice of you.
Beach. Am I the first person to ever call you Howard Beach?
Yes. Which
Okay,
doesn't
good.
make any sense.
I know. Okay, here we go. Today is June 7th. I hope all the bad stuff is out. We're just in the good stuff now, right, Aaron?
Yes,
Howie?
totally.
No, we'll see.
There's a weird little blue rectangle in the bottom. I can't see what it says, but I think it says fresh, which I like.
It says finish.
Oh, I'd like it if it said
It's
fresh.
an overlay.
All right. Long-term hope. Since most of us are born with an abundance of natural desires, it isn't strange that we often let these far exceed their intended purpose. When they drive us blindly, or we willingly demand that they supply us with more satisfactions or pleasures than are possible or due us, that is the point in which we depart from the degree of perfection that God wishes for us here on earth. That is the measure of our character defects, or if you wish, of our sins. That's from 12 Steps and 12 Traditions. This is where long-term hope is born and perspective is gained, both of the nature of my illness and the path of my recovery. The beauty of AA lies in knowing that my life, with God's help, will improve. The AA journey becomes richer. The understanding becomes truth. The dreams become realities, and today becomes forever. As I step into the AA, my heart fills with the presence of God. Howie, thoughts?
I don't have any thoughts on this one.
All right, Aaron, thoughts? Thanks for ruining the show, Hal.
I mean, I like this idea of long-term hope, right? I mean, I think that I was explaining to somebody once that, like, you know, my sort of depression was not, it was sort of like I was a depressed optimist, meaning that, like, I had hope, like this sort of like overhanging of hope, but I couldn't get out of like being locked in some sort of hopeless state, right? So there was like this idea that there was some way to reach that hope. And then I think in recovery, I have felt like my hope has sustained in a way that it didn't before I was in recovery. When I was constantly relapsing, I think that there was a lack of long-term hope. And now, even though, like, you know, I mean, it doesn't matter, like, you could watch this on any date, not even June 7th, and be like, oh, there's so many messed up things happening in the world that it's hard to sort of find hope for ourselves individually when we feel like the world around us is sort of collapsing. But maybe it's a product of long-term recovery. Maybe it's a product of being a parent or some combination of both. But somehow, some way, at the end of every day, I get up the next day because I have hope for the future, right? I have hope that there are things that I can do in some small way to make things better. That I know that there are certain things that I can do on a daily basis for my recovery and in my life that make life more tolerable, make life better, and also help other people. And which is a big part, as we know, we talked about this so many times, of our recovery is being of service to other people. And it's like sort of tapping into those allows me to tap into that long-term hope.
Well, it's like when I went off on Ray Liotta selling gambling or liquor, and you said it was none of my business. And that's kind of like the state of the world sometimes, right? It's like what you can count on, what you can control is your ability to have hope and to spread love and to be about a good day, and for you to be an agent in bringing positivity into the universe.
I'm going to just say this though. It's not about, sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt, but it's not about like it's not about like a toxic positivity. I think it's okay to acknowledge the things that are fucked up, because
I'm not talking about a toxic positivity.
I'm just clarifying that so somebody doesn't see this and think that I'm a toxically positive person.
No, I think that the point is like that you having hope, it's like you're this personal generator of hope for yourself. You know what I mean? Like I had no hope. I mean, I had hope that I would get high. I had hope that like the dude would have really good stuff that day. I had hope that I would come into some money. I had hope that my unemployment check would be in the mailbox. I mean, I remember that routine so well. I would go downstairs, you know, like maybe I would scrounge money together and hoping that on Wednesday, like, and I would wait for the mailman downstairs, you know, on 24th Street, and like there's a bank of mailboxes, and I remember the smell of standing in the lobby waiting for the mailman with hope that I would get money, and then hope that I'd get money, and then hope that the guy has something, then hope that it's good, then hope that my needles don't jam up, and then hope that I find a vein. Whereas now my hope is strictly, it's a lot of self-centered hope about what I can accomplish or what can happen. But it's also just hope to be happy, and hope that my family is happy, and hope that Howie is happy today, because he doesn't look happy. Howie, are you happy?
Not at all.
You're not happy? Are you hopeful? What's your hope scale as a normie? Are you hopeful or unhopeful? Or do you not
I'm
care?
very hopeful.
All right.
But my hope is definitely not personal. It's all like
For your
I
kids.
obsess about my kids being safe, being happy. That's it. I don't care about myself at all almost. I mean, I'm not hopeful. I don't have like, I hope I do this. I hope I do that. I'm only focused on them. I don't know if that's good or bad.
I don't think it's
looking at me
true.
like that.
I think it's total denial.
What are you talking about?
I think that deep down you have hopes for yourself that you don't acknowledge. We all do. It's
Maybe,
natural.
I don't know. Nothing conscious.
I hope I get more money. I hope I can stop working at Katz's soon. I hope that I can learn to love and tolerate Howie better, which I have today. It's been a brand new day for me.
Yeah.
I hope that Dopey is bigger than the Joe Rogan show. I hope
Me
that.
too.
But I also hope that that Howie's kids are well, and that my children are well, and that your children are well, and that all of your children out there in the Dopey Nation are well. Let's look at this for a second, one more time,
I thought
and
you
then
were
we'll
gonna
go.
sing a song. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood.
Yeah. Listen, be hopeful. Fucking do your best, right? That's it. It's fucking another daily
all you could
reflection. Down the tubes. Aaron, enjoy your day. Enjoy your buttercream cake. Thank you for sticking out with us. We appreciate your pearls of wisdom. Howie, thank you for everything that you do. Namaste. The light in me recognizes the light in y'all. Stay strong, Dopey Nation, and fucking toodles for Chris.
Toodles.
Dopey, I'm face down on the floor. Dopey.